The madman!
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Freebie. This time around. Alright, so we want to go for a long mission for Warren when it comes up. Other than that, we want long mission on the others. Those are both short, never lucky. So I guess, given that there are no long missions on any of them, we go for 3 in a row. We try to kill the Necromancer. Okay, Runes and Necromancer. So here's where we don't want to bring the bleed team. So let's see, initial plans. We bring this, bring the Crusader into the unholy place. Got Runes Explore. 29 stress. It's okay. But we need to save the Fairy Swarm for like a tough boss. Although I guess the Necromancer summons a lot of ads, so this would probably be the boss. We can bring Polek to the other one also. He's already got some stress. These two should be able to carry the 2 level 3s through. So we'll bring this one. I guess the Necromancer himself can bleed, so we take the Houndmaster as like a finish the boss guy. Alright, seems like a good party. Level 2 Leper. I wonder if we can idle this Vestal to heal all of them, or do I need to spend? I'll spend a little bit. That's fine. We're trying to save on these stress reducer since I got the passive stress reducer plus. Definitely get the +5 accuracy, I guess. That seems good. It's a class that already has a lot of HP, and 10% more. Seems good. Minus 5% damage melee skills. We should probably toss that while we're at it.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Wait, my Crusader has the fear of unholy? Never lucky.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
He's gonna stress out. Let's do a little bit of shuffle. We'll toss the camouflage cloak on our tank. And we'll toss the sun cloak on the back. Now our cultist is also running the Hands of the Abyss right now, which is not the right one. It's already tough. I have to get rid of some items. Wow, hard game. Okay, so we take out this cloak. We swap it for this thing. And we put this cloak over here. Alright. Some fancy stuff already. We're ready for these 2 skeletons.
Decimated.
Wow, is this actually the darkest dungeon?
Annihilated. Seize
Two
this momentum.
skeletons. That's the best
Push
you could
on
do.
to the task's end.
Do we want to yog that? Hold on. Yeah, we want to hit that with yog.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's see. Whoops. Man, what item do you use for this? Let me think. I believe it was torch for light and herbs? It must have been herbs. Given that I had infinite of all of them, I should have just tried. Let's toss food. Have to get through the front line, so damage done to the back is useless. Oh wait, I guess we have this. No, we should still just single target these down. I'll mark the next one for the Houndmaster to kill. Miss.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
How is that only dealing 5 damage when it's marked? Ah, these guys are pretty tough. Yeah, that's a lot of protection. Alright, fine. Alright, this is actually definitely long enough to use Retribution. Oh, the guard gives protection.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Wow, 1 damage off. That's fine. Good tactics, you. Bash.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
My crusaders are sad.
Press this advantage. Give them no
The
quarter.
villain is in the back. Oh, clumsy axe bladed up. Thank you.
Continue
Oh,
the
I actually killed
onslaught. Destroy
Wanted to stall
them
there.
all.
An Eldritch Altar. Dark Temptation quirk removed. Oh, that's good too.
Ambushed by foul invention. The light, the promise of safety.
So I actually want to save doggy treats for the boss. So I'm not going to use them until the boss this time. I think we have enough torch. Oh boy, more books. Who was our Yalging? Our Crusader. Doesn't have great positive quirks. Oh. At least when camping, the Crusader removes his own stress pretty good. Okay, I want to just see what that curio is. Ooh, confession booth. That's good enough. And I guess I can go there, it's less stress than backtracking. Which means I might as well go to the treasure room. Treasure is really good. You go the long way around.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Blood was so valuable for so long. I can't imagine not taking it. I don't think anything here does anti-venom. I mean, anything does blight. You need that blood. Blood respect. Are we too greedy? No, surely not. This looks like a pretty tough mob, actually.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Go Man-at-Arms. There's like a raid boss there. He went 3 times in a turn. That was pretty good.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Yeah, emerald value. Probably herbs next. Well, we'll see.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly
Okay, so I need to
corruption.
camp as close to the boss as possible because I need to make sure my camouflage cloak and sun ring are activated. I brought 16 torches to this dungeon, but that's apparently still not enough. Possibly because I threw a few away. But it was for a good cause.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's see, bookshelf is basically the same as book, I believe. Yeah, let's Yogg again. It remains consistent.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Impressive.
No, it's perfect.
Soothed. Sedated.
Get that extra value.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, so I need to save one torch for the final room. Which means I can... Oh, which means I can't use that torch. Ah, there we go. Sorry. Actually meant to do the riposte there. Oops.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. Dazed, reeling, about to break. Masterfully executed.
Six, 7, 3, 4, 5. So it's like a 40% chance. About a 30% chance to kill it. That's worth a try. Always lucky.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Ooh, this would be a good time to camp. Oh, there's 2 fights in them. Alright. Oh, never mind. That's a sarcophagus. I thought it was a coat of armor. I should stop opening books. Because it's slight downside to Yogg. Oh, I have to go fight these without light. I mean, I need the boss to have light, so... Okay.
A devastating blow.
Man at arms holding down the fort. I'm going to let you live. In fact, we'll go for a stun. Oh! Oh no, my own
Remind
strength.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. It's gonna be a spooky encounter. Good thing we aren't. Well, good thing we don't have the plus 10% stress on this item, on this character.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Wow, this is a tough fight. Heal self or heal man-at-arms? Self. And it's rule number 1 of healers. You heal yourself first.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Okay, I need to go one more room before we camp. I mean, we have a lot of stress, but yeah. We'll toss Laudunum. Laudanum. Whatever.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Destroyed.
Yeah, bolster dodged. Rewarded, or something. Yeah, crit heal.
Obliterated.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, there should be no shoveling left. We'll toss these. Oh, crap!
Terrors may indeed
No, we have the
stalk
key.
these
I was like, oh
shadows,
yeah, we
but
shoveled
yonder, a
No, we
glint
keep
of
those.
gold.
Oh, thank you for it being nighttime. Ute Tapestry Valley. That one torch you have is actually really valuable. Guess we toss the rest. Let's just make sure like, that's essential, that's useful for the end buffs, the food is essential. Emeralds, crest, yep, we'll leave it all behind.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
If I get a hunger check, we're just never lucky. Alright, definitely Zealous Vigil. All companions plus 10% damage. Seems pretty good. One companion plus 20% damage. So that would give me 2 more time. Could encourage my man-at-arms. Party plus 10 dodge plus 3 crit. I think better is to split it up. We'll do Dark Strength, and we'll encourage this guy. So who's gonna be doing the fat DPS here? Probably you. Alright, this is the Houndmaster show.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Blah. Okay, so we got a bag and a pack. I'll come back later when it's dark. Alright, very important. Plus torch. And here we go. Oh crap, I should have tossed the holy water out on everyone. Alright, I'll just use it during the fight.
Terrible. Nightmare-made material.
Okay, doggy treat. Forgot to use holy water, but there it is now.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, we should definitely kill this pansy thing.
Eradicated.
Yeah, that would have been nice to kill that with it. Oh.
A singular strike. Inspiration and improvement.
I guess Crusader will just cut down all these small fry. I'll scroll it down next time then.
Well struck.
Wow! 2 shot, 100 damage. That dark pact value. Finish him. I think that's good enough. Yep.
With no living sinew
I think I forgot to give him
actuate them,
treats on the last
will
turn.
these walking bones finally fail?
Red dog. Yeah, we can even do a Cry Havoc on the last round for Belly. Wait, this is a boss, which means I can Cry Havoc forever. Save myself some money at the end. I didn't know you could actually get a debuff during a boss fight like that.
Be wary. Triumphant
Goodbye,
pride
dog
precipitates a dizzying fall. Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Oh. I thought reinforcements didn't come in on the boss, but maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe something. Oh, 3 for 3 on the bosses. Very good. JB Moogly proving to be very good. Oh, early riser.
The beating heart of the gambling hall. Now bloodless and still.
Bar and brothel minus. There, Ruins has another boss already available. The Fulminating Prophet. That's the 3 Pew and him and the last row guy. Other than that, we actually have a long warrens, which I should absolutely do. Or a long cove. But we should probably do long warrens. Is it time for Rened's turn to shut? Okay, this is where the plus and minus system comes into play. I have to consider how many of the people who I haven't marked to actually level up. So if I have only my full party of pluses on level 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 people for the darkest dungeon. Considering I need a minimum of 16 people, 19 might not be enough. Alright, how many healers do I have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 healers. So we're actually pretty good there. And the darkest dungeon is the healer class is the least bad. Anyways, that said, I guess we can tag that guy a little. We have a self-healer and a healer, so that's enough. So, finally, do we want to carry Gussel through? I guess he's an okay guy. Or we can just have Moogly go again. But now we want to lock in Moogly's skills. So I guess we can go Gussel. Because Two-Hand Master seems pretty good. Let's lock in Moogly's Warrior of Light. And then the quick reflexes. Cheap bar day. 850, that's a deal. And thanks to my my passive stress reduction, everyone else will be fine. I should actually keep checking the Nomad wagon. Alright. Also, I should be selling useless trinkets, like this fortifying garlic, so we can start getting the interest on it. Debuff amulet. How did I ever get this piece of crap? 2 sacred scrolls. Let me just make sure I'm not dumb. Okay, we definitely have 2 of them.
Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
Alright, full guild. Why do you have... Oh, I probably got a level 2 of these. It's like, why do you have all the skills?
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Does anyone want to learn stuff with books? Okay, Handmaster. Go learn some stuff. Also, do I care about who's in position 3 or 4? No. Complete 100% of room battles is probably the toughest one, I would assume, but it's not too bad.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Mark that one for next turn. See, we're finally picking up the good habits that you guys criticized me for not implementing in the apprentice missions. Because who cares about apprentice missions, right? Now you see my true power.
Destroyed. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
I wasn't even using 10% of my power.
Eradicated.
Now, I will use, now I will use 25% of my power level. Let's see, 150, that's still a 75% to stun, that's pretty good.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Alright, lots of battles incoming. This one is a more pure damage dealer, so plus % damage probably best on you. Now we're really disincentivized to ever camp. Okay, so 150 base to stun. Let's try to stun that and kill the back one. Yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. The ground quakes.
Fool's having a bad day. I needed exactly 3 damage.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
It's a long mission, so I should try to keep the gems, but it's pretty tough to keep gems. Oh, sorry, dog treats, you have to go. I should have fed them earlier.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh man, it's another plus damage buff. Alright, I think we can kill all of the back line in time.
Decimated. The slow death.
Yeah, we're gonna give the Hellion this
Unforgiving.
this little thing too. And she's gonna become pretty much Superwoman.
dead.
Man, Reno has no mercy. Tries to stun them while they're down.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So far, this party's doing pretty well. They're at 0 stress. Alright, I think I want to start collecting onyx. And I also think we toss a firewood. Yeah, we definitely don't need 2 camps. Especially since we're about to stack the altars. Casual plus 60% damage. Swap the damage for the sacrificial stab. Oh, and then go for rank 3. That's probably a good idea. I should have leveled it up then.
Impressive. Their cursed champion falls.
Yeah, stab me, stab.
Well struck.
Maybe this is the exact party composition. We'll take the darkest dungeon. One of the darkest dungeons. Seems to be going pretty well.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Figure I can one-shot the back. And if I couldn't, this might be able to break the tie. Unfortunately, it wasn't good either way. Good enough. Tentacles will be enough.
Blow.
No, and this broke the tie on this thing.
A death by inches.
Annihilated.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Maybe we throw away the other firewood while we're at it. Confidence surges.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I mean, at this point, camping is getting rid of both of these buffs. And I'll toss the torches also. No, that doesn't make sense. It's one or the other, I'd say. I'll get rid of the bandage. Long mission, no camp. Easy. Come on, secret room. Oh. That must mean that there's no secret room here? Because I hit basically the center.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Alright, Reno, go wild. Looks like these guys are too strong for Blight. 20%, 150%, so that's a 70% chance. But they also give Blight resist. Nah, let's transform. This would be a good place to try to find the Shambler. This party can do it.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point. How quickly the tide turns.
Oh, great.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
So what path do I
We
want to
require
take?
only the strength to follow it.
Alright. I think we try to dodge that battle.
The light, the promise of safety.
Pointlessness. So I think it's left. I have 2 shovels, so we clear these 2 obstacles. Left, down, up, 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 right. I don't know, check this curio real fast. Let's see, a pile of bones. Alright. Should be the holy water, I think. And if our party is like super buff afterwards, we can try to take on all the fights, but we'll try to dodge most of the fights.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh, resisted. Good, the corpse was left. Sometimes I forget what leaves corpses. It's basically everything except a few weird units.
The bigger the beast,
Okay.
the greater the glory. Success so clearly in
So I
view.
think I will
Or is
run
it
through all
merely
these
a
curios
trick
later
of the light?
when it's
A
dark.
fortune, waiting to be spent.
Let's see. Toss Onyx. Looks like we've gathered enough curios that gathering Onyx doesn't seem profitable. The Handmaster? Healer's Gift. Meh. If I wasn't so confident that Hellion could one-shot that guy in the back, I would have hit the guy in the back. So I have like a 65% chance it's stun. 150 minus 90, it's like 55. It's still probably my best move.
Precision
Help him out with a
and
stab.
Power.
Good stab.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
There's still a lot of curios to go, but probably not enough to make Sapphire worth. I mean, it's like a gamble. Let's see what this curio is real fast. And it's another Yogg effect. Another Yogg for the dog. So we definitely don't need this much food. Which implies I should toss the herbs.
Curious is the trap maker's art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
No, I was gonna snuff the torch and come through all these again later. But I guess that one wasn't really worth. Another Yogg book.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I think it's not worth the... bleh. Rotting bodies. Bleh. I think that's the herb, which I tossed earlier. Okay, one last battle to take, but I might finish out the rest of the battles. Stab and bite this thing, and that should be enough.
devastating blow.
I think I get more net gain by healing on this one. Heal by self. Oh. Alright, I'll take it.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So all we have left are a bunch of fights. The Red Plague. But we should still take the fight values while we have a overpowered Hellion.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, so all curios are gone, so we can toss shovel. I should definitely try to get all these fights in. Phyto. One last. Let's see, and we've got a scroll here. It's the burn scroll. I'm kidding. Wait, I'm actually not kidding. That is the burn scroll. We're trying to get rid of Lygophobia, probably. Minus 10% damage of torch above 75. That's kind of annoying. I'll try to get rid of that. Oh wait, that's a torch. Oh, that's fine. Thank goodness we have a torch. Reno.
A singular strike.
It's pretty spooky. Three 50/50s. You finally won one, right?
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
These enemies are actually dropping pretty good stuff. Should take the gem. There's an outside chance to get another gem. And we get to complete the collection. Toss the bust. I wonder if earlier I had a ruby. I don't think so. I had a diamond though. Oh. Okay. I think we no longer need to search for more stuff.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Ornaments, neatly ordered, lovingly admired.
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
Let's see. 500 gold or 3 busts? I'll take 3 busts. Quest complete.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
Alright. Nice value run there. Wow, they're not even level 4 yet. Through that long mission. But the Reynad has made it to level 4. Congratulations.